Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Parma have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
And here's Totti. Great ball, and he's in here. Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. And here's Hullet. This might spell danger. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's a quick free kick. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Hullet. And Hullet!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pass somewhat off target. And he's in on goal. Cruyff. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Palmer trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you...
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Palmer with this to level it up. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he finish? Makaleli. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. In with the challenge. And this is Hullet. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Not the most accurate pass. Edmilson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff. Pelé. Now it's Pelé. And it's Makaleli. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cruyff. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi. Cruyff. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Yamal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Roberto Carlos. Yamal. And the finish! De Jong. That's really well cleared. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's had a shot! Another save. And this could be the final action of the first half. Son Heung-min is there, and he can get that clear. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Arsenal kick off the second half. And it's Son Heung-min. He's in plenty of space here. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Pelé. Oh, this is a great position. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in. Great defending, strong and determined.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And there's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Good ball, good take. Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. And a shot! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Cruyff. Thuram cuts it out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Parma have their third corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Parma are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Makaleli. This is De Jong. Arsenal finding their passes. Now it's Hullet. Makaleli. Now it's Totti. It's Totti! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's a pretty loose pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. 75 minutes played. Tele. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Hullet has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 9.
Thuram.
Numero 7. Totti. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14. Il numero
Neymar.
8, il numero
Neither
2,
of these two want to come off second best.
il numero 99,
It's a good foot in there.
il numero 88.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played out wide. And it's Salah. And here's Neymar. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Ferdinand gets good distance on it. Mateus producing a good steal there. Cannavaro with a definite foul there. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Makaleli. Neymar. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. And this is Ronaldinho! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. He's in a great position here. Well, there's the clearance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
Pelé. Nice control. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's hit the upright. Now it's Son Heung-min, looking for the run. Nicely worked. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corinthians with the corner. They're first. Thuram gets it clear. Thuram. And it's Maldini. For Lahm. Cruyff did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Son Heung-min is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Still goalless. Can he get on the end of this? Messi in acres of space out wide. Van Dijk with the clearance. Cristiano Ronaldo! De Jong is always looking to break lines. De Jong. Makaleli. And it's De Jong. And the pass is intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Son Heung-min. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here. And another try!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Messi. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
That pass has been well intercepted. Mateus. Here's Makaleli. Cruyff. Son Heung-min. And it's De Jong. Pele. Cruyff. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
After 36 minutes is
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lahm, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And the finish! And one more try! Messi with the short one. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's gone backwards. Mateus. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
there will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he can clear it away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Thuram. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely spread. And here's Messi. That's very neat. And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 77, Son Heung-min. Coming on the field, number 5.
Thuram gets it away, pinches it off him.
Ronaldinho.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Corinthians finding their passes. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo ploughing through the middle. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here. Great chance here to level it up. Messi! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. Corinthians are back in business. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Could move up a gear here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi receives it in a wide position. He's found a way through. And it's Roberto Carlos. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Cruyff. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Makaleli. And it's Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pele. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Arsenal, Messi.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Mbappe, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Terrific header! Goal! Corinthians! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Thuram has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Corinthians surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He's had it taken off him. So what can they make of this? Pele, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Van Dijk.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Arsenal are making a change now.
Number 11, Ronaldinho. Coming on to replace him is number
And he
9,
thumps it clear.
Bullet.
Nesta. Makaleli. Thuram. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. It's a pretty loose pass. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
Driving on and making good progress. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Nicely aimed pass. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Roberto Carlos. Oh, easy pickings there. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Can he get it through? Platini is in a really good position out wide.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hakimi. Well, that has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids. And it's Hakimi. Makaleli. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Gremio trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Roberto Carlos.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's there to make the challenge. Davids.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Platini. He is through here. Platini. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, it's played into the area. That's a decent clearance. Goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target. Turan. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Makaleli. 30 minutes gone. And this is Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. And he's there to belt it away. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pelé. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Arsenal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Distributed tidily. And it's Hakimi. Cross to the back post, he's got full! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Makaleli. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good-looking ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi could try cutting inside here. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Mateus takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this could be the final action of the first half. Messi with the short one. Brilliantly cut out. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's not got that quite right. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Arsenal go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que permaneçam sentados durante a partida. Agradecemos sua substituição no time do Grêmio. Camisa 18.
Here we go again then.
Para a entrada do jogador.
Arsenal carrying a 1-goal lead. Now it's Messi. Davids. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the... Big chance! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command...
Could be danger here. He has found a way through. Oh, look, shot at goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Messi picks it up out wide. Cafu
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
delivers the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And they've got rid. Gremio have reclaimed it. Davids, passing is crisp and sharp. Bullet! Oh, it rattles the bar. That's really well cleared. It's out for a goal kick. And he cuts out the supply. Looking to play him in. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Roberto Carlos. Davids. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Vieira. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Cruyff. Thuram gets it clear. And smartly reclaimed. He shifted it to the flank. Messi. He's through here. He's got away. And a chance! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Camisa 10.